Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Der eine Song, den ich Anne getanzt hat?
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I'll sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you. There is hope within that shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those cheerful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change. They will never fade. Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her usual self.
About Tokiko?
I only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories. And when I looked up Nyes, that name came up.
Then what about the nirvanA initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site. Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
Meh. What's the song?
I was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well, yes.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow. He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Ach, deswegen sind die so
Is
dicke.
that...
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Walkman, right?
Walkman.
I always have the cassette player on me with the tape inside.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing.
Where did you feel down earlier?
It was nothing.
Ja, ja.
Did you get jilted or something?
No. I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
That would definitely hurt. I can understand why she would feel down.
Oh, wow. Es ist denen echt eine Scheiß Ernst, ey, dass die sich. Ich weiß schon, wir haben jetzt da voll Vermutung, wer weiß, wie die da drin steckt und was die weiß und dann am Ende ist bloß sowas. Doing prep work?
Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day.
Is the restaurant doing well?
It's doing all right. I can only do what I can to make my customers happy.
But you don't want Matsushita Diner to show you up, right?
Of course not.
You like the warehouse district, don't you?
Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked?
Yes. Though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
Und was war jetzt daran wichtig? Nix.
We didn't get leads despite all that time we spent here. Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if that's true, why was Gen in Tokiko's somnium?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
Wo denn? Aber das Stück bringt mir doch nichts. Warum ist das überhaupt noch offen? Hey, wer steht da hinten?
Ryuki, why are we here?
Remember how I said before that I like nature? The sea is also a part of nature. By the way, Tama, look over there.
Der Scharfschütze.
You know them?
Also 6 Jahre später.
Oh, no, not really. I've just seen them around before.
Dressed kind of strangely, don't you think? Maybe they're coming back from a cosplay event. Excuse me. I'm sorry, do you have a minute?
You.
Das Gesicht ist falsch rum.
What's going on? What could he be plotting?
Hä?
I don't need to
Who
tell
are
you
you?
anything.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Do you know me? Wer könnten das sein? Boss ist es nicht. Vor allem, die hat unten diese komischen Dinger an. Menü, warte mal. File. Welche Charaktere kennen wir? Ja. Person, 6 years ago. Ja, komplette Bilder sind nicht drin, ne? Die gibt's noch mit drauf. Mir fehlt halt ein komplettes Ding einfach. Aber ich glaube, das ist sie auf jeden Fall nicht. How hard do you like your ramen? Normal. Normal is nice. I wish I could live the normal life. Okay. Why are you dressed like
None
that?
of your business. You're beginning to annoy me. Would you please leave?
Annoy you?
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead. The day to take action is approaching, and I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
I don't know. Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
Then maybe it's a family plan. Whatever the case, I think it's clear that that woman isn't all there. Let's forget about it. More importantly...
On to the next place, huh?
Okay, jetzt haben wir ja bloß noch einen Yoyagi-Park. Yoyagi. Jojagi. Immer diese ganzen...
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Ja, aber das ist ein richtiges Ausruhen, das nur rumsteht.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
Hä?
Oh, it's you.
Meine Ding. What are you doing?
I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you. I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
Also Sky Pirate?
You mean pilot.
Why are we
I
here?
like this part. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
I agree. But what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but now I'm not sure if it was the right choice. I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that. It's confidential.
Warte mal, kann ich das überhaupt noch mal? Ich dachte, ich kann das nur einmal am Tag.
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well, I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Facility?
Mame?
I don't know.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. You did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
Oh, das war schon, was ich machen musste, oder was?
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
Die da hinten kommt mir
By
komisch
the
vor.
way, Ryuki, about the nirvanA trial.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Was? Oh, fuck.
Hey. Ryuki? Are you okay?
Oh, scheiße. Das ist wieder das Digitale. Ich glaube, da hat er einen Zusammenbruch jetzt, ne?
What? What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there? Like an NPC that froze up. Hey, what happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and... then I came to and now we're here. What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
This is bad. We need to hurry.
Sheesh.
Mich würde nur interessieren, warum das auf ihn einen Effekt hat. Weil das hat er scheinbar... Also, weil das eine Video vom Ding hat er auch auf einen Effekt gehabt. Also auf ihm. Das Video von der Leiche. Das Bett wiederum nicht. Sie ist tot, sie hängt an der Wand halb, oder?
No.
It can't be.
Ah, this can't be happening.
You should talk to Mamoru before checking the body.
Daddy's job is to help someone very important. I assist and protect that person from harm. Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Looks like he's not the culprit.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects.
When did you last see Tokiko?
I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing the police, returned to this room, then I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door. It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
Any security cameras in this room?
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
Gibt's genug? Only one's a room?
Yeah, that door is the only way in or out.
Mich würde es nicht wundern, wenn hinter den Wasserfällen eine Tür ist. It's a big window here.
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room. Then, her body. Anyway, I need to report to the people at Nye's.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
Der scheint ziemlich locker zu sein für das, dass er gerade seinen Boss verloren hat.
How did this happen?
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror. He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses detected.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
Okay, let's investigate.
Before we begin, I want to point something out. The side with the window is the south. And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you!
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, alright?
Virtual Reality Activation. Das Ding ist immer noch nicht weggeräumt worden, ne? Glassdoll. Shut a Glassdoll, I don't think it's relevant. Okay, dann halt nicht. It's a wall.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
Made of iron. Alter, warum macht man eine Statue aus Eisen? House
The room
plan.
is inorganic as a whole, so this really stands out.
This statue is iron.
Okay, 2 Statuen aus Eisen. Warte. Vielleicht ist eine der Statuen nicht aus Eisen. Northwest Statue. Southwest Statue. Wall. Hausplan. Okay, dann haben wir die Seite schon mal abgehakt. Light. Lights hanging from the ceiling. Looking off
If
his
you
chair.
spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor.
Won't appear.
Desk front. Front of the desk.
As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else. Then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how?
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
Yes, that's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, that's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
The estimated time of death is around 19. The culprit is believed to be Tira. Da sind Zahlen.
Wait, what's this?
There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk. So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
Da hinten an der Wand ist auch was.
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation.
Das 16 Numbers.
There's something embedded in the wall,
It's a keypad for a pin code.
but this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it.
Das andere Seite auf den Namen plus X-Sample. Unter den Statuen geht was rum. Man kann die verschieben.
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
Deswegen sind die aus Eisen, damit sie bewegt werden können. Oh, warte. Da sind diese Drähte dran.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermo mode. But this place is full of water particles. The light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
Ah, und
The
dann muss
light
die
is
Statue
shining
zur
toward the
Statue.
northeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
Warte, ja, aber ich habe jetzt was gesehen. Da an der Wand sind nochmal Zeichen.
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
The same kind of rail is over here, too.
It's even going toward the same direction.
passageway behind it?
Probably not.
Okay, Korps.
Is this?
What
Was-
is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
Sie hat einen Sohn?
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register.
Wen haben wir da gesehen? In Gen?
She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Trace of Childbirth in Tokiko's womb. Frame won't budge. Da ist nix. Hausplan. Hä? Okay, ich komme gerade nicht mit. Irgendwas übersehe ich doch. Mode List.